One of the things that all computer programs do is they make decisions. And by decisions I mean they have to decide whether to process one set of statements or another set of statements, or is one value greater than another value, is one value equal to another value, those kinds of decisions. And the first step in learning how to make decisions is to know about the operators that we use for making those decisions. And those operators are called the relational operators. I'm going to go through them with you in this lesson by just demonstrating how they work in a series of cout statements. So the first thing we're going to do is create a couple of variables. We're going to work with numbers here, but strings work just as well. In fact, I'll demonstrate very quickly strings at the very end. So the first operator we want to look at is the equality operator, and that's the double equal sign. So we'd express equality by double equal sign. So when you see it, you have two operands on either side, and we're stating that the left operand is equal to the right operand. So number 1 is equal to number 2. And when we run that, oh yeah, we have a slight problem doing this for in cout statements. So let's see if I can put those in parentheses. There we go. So you see the result is 0 or false. So in this particular case, number 1 is not equal to number 2. Next we have the greater than operator. You're familiar with that, and that simply expresses if the first operand or the left operand is greater than the right operand. And we'll see that that's going to come back as a 1, so that means that is true. Next we have the greater than or equal to operand, and that's simply stating that the left operand is greater than or equal to the right operand. And we'll run that, and we should have a 0 there because 12 is not greater than or equal to 13. Then we have the less than operand. Number 1 is indeed less than number 2. And then we have the less than or equal to operand. And that also is true. And then finally, the last operator is not equal to. And notice that's the exclamation point equal to. And that means not equal to. We run the code for that, and it will be true also. So these are called the relational operators, and we're going to use them in our code to make decisions, primarily with something called the if statement, which we'll be covering in future lessons.